Alright, what's going on, guys? So I just took my spoiler off my car, and the only reason I took it off is because the adhesive was coming off anyway, so I thought I'd paint it while I had it off. I primed it, and then I put 2 base coats on it. I need to put a couple more coats on it, but I ran out of paint, so I'll have to get that tomorrow. Just kind of where I'm at with it right now. You can see it's streaky, it's got spots in it, but it's only got 2 light coats on it. And I'm not going to paint the bottom just because you can't see the bottom. That's what the back looks like. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. So I guess tomorrow when I get paint, I'll paint the rest of it, clear coat it, and then put it back on my car. So I just picked up some paint the next day. Perfect match, duplicate color, performance white. I always have 1 can every time I go there. I don't know if they just keep on restocking it every time I take it, but that's kind of how it's been. And it's the only paint that they only have 1 can at a time. So I don't know if this is just like a typical color on Fords. They only have 1 can, so I might order some online and try to repaint that whole bumper and make a video out of that, because laying the paint down on the spoiler, it's already looking good. So I'm gonna get this, and then I bought this double-sided tape just for that spoiler. So I got to re-put it on the back of it. It might be better than the stuff that came from eBay, because that stuff was not sticking correctly. So I'm gonna address that, paint the spoiler, get it put on, and we'll see how it looks. If it doesn't look that great, I might try to sell it and then buy me the duck bills off American Muscle, because they are more aggressive. But I do like the GT500 spoiler. It's like the original one. It looks cool. But get the paint in this, kind of make a time lapse of me painting it, and then I'll put it on the car. Alright guys, so I got it painted. It looks pretty good. It has orange peel in it, but I'm gonna buff that out. It's not a big deal. It's paint matched pretty good. There's some spots that were a little bit light whenever I was painting it, but I just couldn't get it to paint anymore. I think it'll be good for the time being. If I ever want to get another spoiler, I'll just get that black one off of American Muscle, or get the matte black one and repaint that one. But yeah, I'm just gonna roll with this one. If I don't like it in the next couple months, I'll just get another spoiler off American Muscle. But right now, we'll put I bought this big roll of double-sided tape. It's pretty thick. I'm gonna use that on the back side, and then it's pretty much, I'm able to handle it right now. It says you can handle it within an hour, but you can see where the double-sided tape was. I'm gonna put it in those grooves, and then I'm gonna try to put a little bit more on the side because there wasn't that much. So I'm gonna do that and get on the car and see how it looks. All right, guys, so I got the spoiler on. I'm not sure how I feel about it right now. Maybe just because I'm used to seeing it black. It looks like a different color, but it could be the shadow on it, because it looks pretty similar under here. And maybe the car's just dirty, or I don't know, but it looks a little bit different. But I can't tell if I like it or not. I changed my mind up so much. I think the black looked better, but it does look a lot better with it paint match. It looks like a complete car with it paint match. It doesn't look, like a sore thumb, but I don't know if I like it or not yet. See it in the sun, but yeah, that's the finished product. Didn't take that much long, or didn't take that long. Looks pretty good. If I don't end up liking it, I'll end up taking it off, put a different spoiler on it. But right now, it's fine. It looks good. All right, guys. So I got the spoiler on, and it just isn't the same color. Like, it's close, but it's not close enough. And there's spots where it has a lot of orange peel. Me laying down that clear coat, and I'm just not an expert painter, so I really can't paint it like I want it. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and take it off the car, put my stock spoiler back on, and then I'm gonna look on American Muscle, and if I find one I like, which I like that, I think it's MMD ducktail spoiler. Cheaper option, I'm gonna look at it as black, but it's like painted black, so it's not like that matte. The problem with this spoiler is from the sun, it just beats down on it, and it breaks down that kind of matte color and makes it look dull, and that's what I didn't like. That's why I wanted to paint it, and I kind of screwed it up. So I'm gonna take this off after I taped it all on there again, so it kind of sucks, but whatever. Take it off, put the other spoiler back on, and then start looking on American Muscle. Got the spoiler off. I'm just having to take all this stuff off, and instead of picking it off with my finger, this has been a good investment. I paid, I think, $10 for that, and that for probably 5 or 6 years now on everything that I do, and I still have a lot left of it. I'm probably gonna have to buy a new one soon, but I definitely got my money's worth out of it. But all I'm doing is grinding all this off, or I say grinding, but I'm just rubbing all this stuff off with that eraser wheel. So I'm gonna set you up on a time lapse. I'm gonna get all this stuff off and then show you all the rest and put that spoiler on. So so I got it all cleaned off. Literally took me like maybe 5 minutes, not that long. Probably gonna sell this spoiler. I don't know if the paint color on my car is different than another one, but it's up, it says Performance White HP. That's the paint I bought. It matched in the front. Maybe I just didn't mix it up good enough whenever I was buying another can, because I used a different can for this thing. That might have been my issue. But nonetheless, it's still a GT500 spoiler and it almost matches. So I'm gonna put it on sale. I'm gonna put it for like maybe like 80 bucks or something, or 100 bucks. See if someone will offer me something. And then I'm gonna put that other spoiler back on and look on American Muscle. Like I said, like the M&D. And then there's another spoiler. It's the same ducktail, but I can't remember what it's called. But it's painted black. And I don't even think they paint the M&Ds anymore. They're just expensive now. So they have black and then they have matte black. I'll probably buy the painted black one. Pretty good deal. It's like 120 bucks or 150 bucks. I can't remember. I haven't looked at them in a while, but I'm gonna do that. And I guess before I put that spoiler, I'm gonna touch up a couple places that were under the spoiler. And another thing, when I put that spoiler back on, there was water all in there. So I'm kind of glad I took it off, because I don't know if I just didn't seal it good enough, but water got under there after it rained and it was sitting under there. So that can cause rust and stuff. Probably good I took it off. But yeah, I'm gonna put that spoiler on and it's gonna be so just like that. Put the spoiler back on. I like to do a little edit like that and kind of have fun with it. But yeah, put the stock spoiler back on. I didn't put any more adhesive on it, because whenever I do get another spoiler, I don't feel like fighting with it. I can just unscrew it, put the new one on, and you can tell now that this spoiler matches perfectly to this car, obviously, because it is the stock spoiler. So yeah, I mean, it looks, I like the stock spoiler look. I just don't like the pedestal. It's not like my, you know, I don't dig it, but it doesn't look bad because it is stock. But yeah, with the panel now that I have on it, I didn't have this on it when I had the spoiler, so it looks pretty good. It cleans up the back. But yeah, if anybody wants to buy this, it's painted pretty good, clear coated. Just needs probably good wet sanding. I'm gonna post it on Facebook Marketplace, so if you do see it on there, hit me up. But I'm not gonna ship this. It's just gonna be like a locally sale. So if you are close to me and you do have a Performance White car, subscriber, if you're a subscriber, I'll give it to you for 50 bucks. They're like $80 on Amazon and eBay, so just hit me up. But yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video. I'm gonna continue this series, I keep on saying series on these videos, but I'm gonna continue this video on when I do get a new spoiler in the next video. But if you're still watching, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you aren't already. Please leave a like and a comment on this video. Peace, guys.